those little islands right out here. They're just beautiful. I live here, I work here, this is my life, this is what I do. It's what I was meant to do.
Over the past 2 decades, Bill Baker,
Captain Bill, as he's known,
has built a thriving business on the coast of Stonington.
I was like put here, by my higher power maybe, to do this and to bring joy and happiness to thousands of people.
Old Quarry Ocean Adventures is not just a campground perched on 8.5 acres of pristine shoreline.
Stand-up paddleboarders, canoes, kayaks, we rent sailboats, sailboat lessons, kayak overnights, half days, rentals, guided trips. Basically everything I could think of over the 22-year period, what could we do?
It's a place where anyone, regardless of skill, can have a once-in-a-lifetime experience every time they visit.
He offers this set of opportunities, and he also sort of empowers people. He teaches people how to kayak. He teaches the guides how to work around here. So he brings so much to the concept of getting out to those islands.
Bill offers more than 12,000 visitors a year unfettered access to explore a large group of islands.
People call it all sorts of things, but it's an archipelago of about 60 islands that is framed by Idaho and Stonington.
Archipelago simply means group of islands.
You can get to 60 islands within about a 2-hour paddle.
It is a world-class place.
One of the arguably best paddling areas for kayakers and sailors on the eastern seaboard of the entire United States.
A gem of a place for anyone who has ever visited, like Paul Foster Moore, who's been coming for the last 15 years and has become a friend to Bill.
He's a legend known throughout the area.
I thought I would live and die here.
The cleat on the other side.
I thought that there'd be no retirement.
No one ever said it would be easy.
But last summer, in his 21st season, that changed.
I was getting headaches every single day.
Bill got a CAT scan. He even saw a psychiatrist.
I think this is stress, but I wasn't sure. And so then somebody told me, as we get older, we can't deal with the same stuff like we used to when we're younger. It's harder to deal with things. And I said, aha. That makes sense.
Within a few days of closing up for the season, Bill says the headaches stopped.
I just said, I got to sell. I can't do this. It's not healthy. That was not an easy decision.
Fearing what could be lost.
There's always that possibility that the new owner may just make it into a McMansion and close it to the public. And as we all know, once this is gone, it's gone forever. Bill
called a meeting last fall with state officials, land trusts, and other agencies to see if they could help preserve what he's started.
Maine has had such a long tradition of so many of the different uses tied to water being given by permission.
Siona Olbrich of the Maine Coast Heritage Trust was there.
People have been able to get to the water to fish or to just recreate or to walk on the beach thanks to generous landowners allowing that, sort of a heritage of it. And that's changing because of the pressure on coastal land and the prices of coastal land.
Hard to believe that an island town would have limited access to the water, but in Deer Isle, there are only 2 public access points. Stonington, only 3, including Bill's campground.
So many entities have spent years trying to work with landowners, because most of those are privately owned, to make sure that set of islands keep looking the way it does mostly, and has a lot of the islands available for the public to go visit.
Years of work that might have been in vain if access at Old Quarry disappears.
It's really hard when you're given a short time frame.
Everybody's like, yeah, Bill, it's this is awesome, it's amazing, everybody loves it, we know how good and important it is, but none of them could I guess get the courage or whatever to belly up and to save it.
That lack of being able to give that time makes it nigh impossible for nonprofits to pull together with a solution to such a complex problem. So we all tried hard.
So I was really disappointed.
After months of meetings with no solution, Bill says he was forced to put Old Quarry up for sale.
That hurts. because there's a lot of calories and a lot of energy that went into making this place.
A blow to the paddling community and the town.
Stonington can use the business. Every paddler and every family that shows up with a Visa card, and they use them.
And I know Bill is disappointed. He's clear with us about that. But I haven't given up yet.
In May, Bill sent out a letter delivering the sad news to his patrons. The response, he says, has been overwhelming.
So when I started this, I never thought that people would thank me for providing ocean access, being here, existing. And I hear it literally once a week or more often. Our best memories, our best vacations are from Old Quarry Ocean Adventures. Thank you for having this wonderful campground. And so that totally feeds me. I almost want to cry when I read some of those emails. It's like, ugh.
The future of Old Quarry Ocean Adventures is still undecided.
I'm hoping that some agency, nonprofit or the state, can come in and just keep it open and forever, open to the public. That would be my legacy. That would be my #1 wish.
A legacy he'd like to share with Maine.